Hey, what's up YouTube? It's King Vita here, and I'm back with another review. And today I'll be reviewing the Transformers Generation Sideswipe. So, without further ado, let's take a look at the packaging here. Move this to the side. There is Sideswipe right here in his robot mode. In his vehicle mode, it takes 8 steps to transform him. He is made by Hasbro. It says Transformers right here. He is an Autobot right there. It says Transformers Generations on the top. You have the Autobot logo. Same thing with every single Generations box. On the side, you have Sideswipe, and there's Sideswipe with the Autobot logo. It does say Sideswipe. On this side, nothing except the Autobot logo right here at the bottom. And the back, your obligatory product shot. This fast-talking Autobot warrior is never afraid to break a few rules. And it does say Sideswipe, and obviously with the Autobot logo, there is him in his robot mode. There is him in his vehicle mode. It takes 8 steps to transform him, and that's how you transform him. I don't understand why they give you steps to transforming him when these generation toys are so simple to transform. But whatever. It is what it is. Leave that to the side. And there is Sideswipe in his vehicle mode. Very, very Sideswipey. This is his alt mode, and it's a car, as it should be. And I have no idea what this is supposed to be. Excuse me, I think he is supposed to be he's a sports car, but I'm not sure what he's supposed to be based off of. Mostly Sideswipe is sometimes based off a Camaro. No, that's Bumblebee. I'm not really sure, a Mustang. I have no idea what this is supposed to be based off of. I guess this is a G1 Sideswipe. I don't know. But if you look at the bottom, if you look at the bottom, there is Sideswipe. This is a very, very simple transformation, as every single Transformers Generation figure is. And he rolls because he has wheels. He should roll. Now, exactly how big this guy is, well, in comparison, we will bring in this right here. We'll show you how big he is. Let's bring the Megazord, or Daijujin, as he is called in Super Sentai. Let me lift the camera up higher. There you go. Tell you just how big he is. And how... So, I mean, he is a decent size for a Generations figure. Place this back here. Boom. There. He is a decent size for a Generations figure. These figures, the Generation line, they're very, very simple to transform and transform back from and to robot mode. So, yeah. I also have another Generations figure right here, as a matter of fact. I'll pick that up later. Shockwave, right here. So you can see just how big he is in his vehicle mode next to Shockwave here. These are pretty bulky toys, so there's that. this over here. And everything is falling all over the place. Don't worry. We can fix it. We can totally fix it. Put this right here. You go here. Come on. Come on. There you are. And right there. Okay. So, on to transforming this guy. This guy is extremely simple, just like every single Generations figure is to transform. So, without further ado, let's get to transforming him. There's not much to it in his alt mode. It's just a red sports car. From back to front, just like every just like every other single one of my Transformers videos. So let's do this. So what you want to do is you want to come back here, and you want to split the these are his legs right here. So you want to, what do you want to do? Okay, they're tabbed in through this little tab right here. Right here. And what you want to do is just unpeg them. There you go. And separate them from the door. Like so. You want to unhinge the doors first. They do peg into this little hinge right here. They do have a hinge in there, right there. And they go inside that. That keeps them in place. What you want to do is you want to push them down and pull them up. And that'll unpeg them. Or rather, unhinge them. So, once you got everything unhinged, what you want to do is take the back, there you go. Take the back and split this part from this part. And they do peg in using this little hole here with this peg. Right here. So, just unpeg them like so. And you want to bring these back like this. Just like so. Then, you want to take this section here of the roof and you want to push it up. That will become his foot. There's one foot. Again, push it down, and there you go. And those are his feet. Now, come up to the top. Move the camera up. There you go. Now, you can see his face. You want to come back here, and you want to take this sides, and what you want to do is you want to rotate them outward like that. 1 and 2. These are his arms. Now you want to take the arms and split them outside like that, just to get them out of the way. Take this front part of the car right here, the grille and the headlights. And what you want to do, move a little back, is pull this all the way down. Like so. And it'll click into place. So. There you go. Now take his arms, rotate them, so the wheel is facing behind him. Just like that. Pull his arm down, and there is Sideswipe. Very simple transformation. orient everything properly the way it should be. And there you go. There is Sideswipe in his robot mode. Very simple. This is a very simple transformation and a very simple look to Sideswipe. Then again, most of these, or if not, I should say all the Transformers Generation... Excuse me. What? Excuse me. Gas. Every single Transformers Generation figure is very, very simple to transform. And they all have a stylish look to them. They're very blocky, very basic. But hey, that's what you get with this line. And, yeah. Very nice car mode. Let's take a look at the head sculpt. Right here. Let me zoom in here. Let's look at his headlights. No, I'm kidding. His head right here. There you go. And he does look pretty sideswipey. I guess, I don't know, you can tell it's his Sideswipe? Maybe? There's the Autobot logo right here. This is actually molded in. It's not a sticker, so. There's his chest with the headlights and the front bumper. And his legs right here. And his arms as well. Around the back. Here's his front windshield. And the back of his legs. They're hollow, but hey, that's what you get with these toys. With these Generation toys. There you go. Sorry, excuse me. Now, for articulation, his head does move side to side. Like so. It can do a full 360, but, you know, this back thing kind of gets in the way. Arms could do a full 360. They could go outward that far. Single jointed elbows. No waist movement. Legs could go forward that far. Can go back that far. And knees as well, but that's only due to transformation. Feet can also move, but again, due to transformation, that's all they could do. That's it. Not a very posable, or I guess could be posable, kind of. I don't know. With these Generation figures, they're very simple and just, I don't know. This is basic. I think these are made. Mine has a little imperfection here, I just noticed. Right here, that little black dot there. That little black dot, you see that? Mine has an imperfection. You can tell it's an imperfection because this one doesn't have it. See? No black dot. I don't know. With these Generation figures, you can't really expect much. Is this a good figure? Yes. Yes, it is. I mean, it's for kids, mainly for kids. And if you're getting into Transformers, this is for this being your first toy. If this is actually your first toy, sure. It has a very simple transformation as Transformers Generations figures go. And just to show you how big he is, we will do... Hey, Refractor, get over here. There you go. Hold still. That's how big he is next to Refractor. There you go. And if you're actually wanting to know how big he is next to other Transformers Generation line, there you go. Here he is next to Jetfire. There you go. So you get a little size comparison next to his Autobot buddy. Right there. And because I have another Generation figure, here he is next to Shockwave. Boom, there's Shockwave. And he's about the same size as Shockwave. Just because this back portion stands out, he's a bit taller than Shockwave. Just a tiny bit. But he's definitely bulkier because of this, the feet. So, there's really not much to these Generation figures, like I mentioned before. There really isn't any exciting details that make you want to go, hey, look, I want to buy this figure. Is it great for what it is? Absolutely. Abso-positively. It has quite a bit of articulation. You know what I mean? You can play with this if you want to. And most of the articulation is attributed to the way it transforms. Yeah. And you could just... There you go. And then, see? Yeah. That's solely due to transformation. But it's there. It's definitely there. Is this any good? Yes. I recommend this. If you like Transformers and if you're a fan of Sideswipe... Of course, for little kids who are Transformers fans, this is really, really good. And again, these Transformers Generation figures don't really... You know, you don't need to graduate from rocket science or anything like that just to learn how to transform this guy. This is very simple. Especially because the head simply just flips up, and all you have to do is take the section and just push it down, and there you go. So not really a hard transformation. Speaking of that, I want to take a closer look at the head here. There you go. Can you actually see through this? I'm not sure. But his eyes are blue. I have no idea if the camera will ever pick that up, but his eyes are definitely blue. Yeah. Also, one minor gripe. This is just me griping, but when he's in car mode, when he's in his vehicle mode, he obviously has his Autobot logo here. Which is fine and all, but it would have been nice if they would have taken the Autobot logo and kind of placed it in here, right here on the red part that's facing towards you. It would have been nice if they would have added that, or anywhere else that's not on the roof, because you can't really see it in robot mode. So that's kind of one downside to this. But it's very nice for what it is. It's a great vehicle, and it's a great vehicle. Yeah, it's a great vehicle. And it's a great toy. It's an all-around amazing, simple figure for kids to transform and play with. There's nothing in this toy that would say, hey, look, I'm very sharp and pointy and stuff. No, this is as simple as it could possibly be. As a matter of fact, if I push this over here, you'll notice there's holes here. You know, they didn't really close these gaps here. Again, very simple stuff. Not a big deal. And also the way that these move, there you go. It doesn't really clip into place very properly. You have to like hold it in. But the way these move, they're connected via this round port. I don't know how well you'll be able to see that, but they're connected via this round port right there, which allows it to rotate. But if you rotate this too hard and you push it back, it just falls out. See? It's connected on a slider. There's a little hole, a gap there, right here, where this little ball, this little circle will slide into. So, keep an eye out for that. There you go. Keep an eye out for that, especially if you don't want pieces of this thing falling off or flying everywhere. So. Great toy for kids to play with. Collecting, sure. If you're a Transformers fan, sure. And you're trying to find a lot of Transformers toys, sure, collect them. They're fun. But if you're playing really rough with this thing and you have a kid, this will break. This generation line isn't meant to hold the test of time, if that makes any sense. They're mainly for aesthetics. This is not good plastic whatsoever. But yeah, I really enjoy this. Even if it's not, even if there really isn't anything to talk about as far as like quality or good plastic or anything like that. It's a fun toy. If you're looking to collect something, sure, but this is mainly aimed for playing with. Not a big loss, you know. So, I don't know. Should you buy this? Yes. You know, yes and no. Yes, if you're actually planning on using this to play with and giving it to kids and having fun and, you know, if they like Sideswipe, sure. No, if you're looking for a higher quality figure that screams, well, quality, I guess. There's a lot of downsides, like imperfections to this figure. Like, for example, the rims aren't painted. They're just black. Same with this, you know. It's just one solid piece. They could have painted this silver and would have made it look as more aesthetically pleasing, but they didn't. I don't know. They could have articulated the wrist to make it move, but this is just one piece, so forearm and the hand, it's just one piece, and they're connected to this. And this is a toy. This is for kids. This is, I don't know, this is the bare minimum of Transformers that you could possibly have. Like, I could transform this back, no problem. Like, no joke. There you go. There. If this will actually stick. There. Rotate this. Plug this in there. Take this, push this here. Boom. Vehicle mode. That's it. Very, very, very simple, and it doesn't take that much effort. Not a problem. So, yeah, if you're looking for complexity, if you're looking for like a really good Transformers figure, you know, with quality, this isn't it. If you're looking for a toy to just play with and hand to a kid, this is it. This is also a toy that, you know, won't hurt anybody. There's no pointy things on this toy. Absolutely nothing. This is a toy you could hand over to a kid and be like, hey, there's your toy. You could do that. You could totally do that. Very, very fun toy to hand to a kid and just play around with. Same thing with transforming back, as you saw in the beginning of the video. Just split everything. Come on. There you go. See? Take that. Do this. Get the legs out. Bang. Bang. And bang. That's it. That's all. So yes. Great toy to play with. Not so much collecting if you're into like quality and stuff. So that's pretty much it. And there is one good thing about this toy. It's red, and red's my favorite color, so I get points for that. And it gets points for being simplistic. I believe it's simplistic as well because this could be referencing G1, where the G1 toy, where the G1 cartoon. By the way, for those that don't know, G1 stands for Generation 1. So Transformers Generation 1, they transform like, and there you go, their cars. You know, you ever seen the 80s TV show? I think Transformers Generation, the toy line, that's what they're aiming for, simplicity. And they get brownie points for that. I like it. If that's what they're going for, they've nailed it. 2 thumbs up. So, yeah. So, I think that pretty much covers this review here. Hey, Refractor, get over here. Anything you want to say before I end off the review here? That's not nice. You're supposed to be an Autobot. You're supposed to be an Autobot. Apologize. That's better. Behave yourself. So, that pretty much covers this guy. So there is Transformers Generations Sideswipe. And this King Peter saying, laters.